But let's quickly go over like how you play the game. Most important things you'll need to get up, no matter what island you're on, is can't see that right now. Is you should make sure you have a research center, a something to hatch dinosaurs in. What's it called? I named it Herb. The Hammond Creation Lab. Um, and as well as the fossil center, and you're obviously going to start off with only more power as you go along. You'll unlock better power stations as you complete the campaign. I recommend if you're just playing the campaign, just try to bear in mind your space that you have to work with. Um, I completely forgot about everything this side of this mountain. That's why you see this structure kind of built like this, because I knew the boundary was right here, so I built it somewhat around this boundary, away from the boundary, so I could like path along, put like the platforms to increase visibility. I think my park visibility is at like almost 100%. Um, uh, so yeah, but you try to determine your play area before you start building, for planning wise. Although you can get pretty lenient. These monorail stations aren't that hard to put up. Just keep in mind that if you start a monorail station here, they can't cross paths. So the monorail stations best put on the outside of the park to take your guests to certain things. But you won't get this until one of the later parks. Um, so really, this monorail station was just added in just to like because I started expanding back here really late. So yeah, but like general tips, I guess to give is keep in mind of your dinosaurs when you put them in, make sure they keep them right away. Right away when you put them in, pay attention to like you breed dinosaurs, if you choose like they're both going to be really like that. Generally speaking, I don't think there's anything because but this will tell you if they have enough grassland and forest. The bars don't really matter too much. Certain animals that matter with higher populations. I don't know how you can over or under socializing. Yeah, socializing I get. I don't know how to over socialize. I think they can over socialize if there's too many of that one type of dino. I don't think they socialize outside their type range. Um, but that being said, if you build something in too small of an enclosure, like I don't have it on this island. On the second island, you'll unlock a sick dino as part of a story mission, and it's one of the long necks, Bronchiosaurus, I think. And he needs a lot of grassland. I had to expand my facility just to house him. So keep in mind what you're trying to raise there. Smaller dinos are going to be okay in small enclosures like this one. I actually knew because of this place is being overpopulated, and because I found out about all this place, I wanted to shove a dino explosion in here. Enclosure, never mind. And so I put all my little smokians over here. I thought that one had two tails. She's gonna be walking inside each other. That's perfectly okay. And the trees here, there used to be a tree here until I put this here, but this little bit of forest is all they needed for their space to live here. They were a little uncomfortable. So other than paying attention to habitat um, of your dinos, you're gonna want to get money started. The ACU and Ranger Station should be one of the first facilities you build. I wouldn't recommend going straight into research because that's kind of like more money that you funnel into stuff. And at least in terms of the campaign, you can always do your research on a different island, which is kind of cool. You can unlock
I've
more
got
stuff,
something new for you to look
which
at.
are pretty nice. Keep an eye on your factions. You're actually let's just go into the X menu. So this is your management. From here you can see your finances, your rating, the missions you have on each island. So like story mode. I don't know what this is like in sandbox or like free play mode. And then you can only have 3 contracts at a time. This is which ones you have. You can also request new ones, but the max is 3. Um, but Yeah, certain contracts are easier to fulfill than others. There's ones that want you to pictures of dinosaurs fighting. That's a little bit harder to do without dumping a dinosaur, moving a dinosaur into an enclosure with like something else. I don't think I don't think herbivores will fight carnivores, although Triceratops might. But there's gonna be all sorts of ones. The easiest ones to get is the power outages. You can only get these if you have a power station attached, like increasing power output. So in the power station, you'll get an upgrade right away. You can get one to increase power output. I recommend putting that in with the equivalent of a power. What is it? Oh, the protection. Um, so outage protection one will prevent 10% reduce the what is it? A shutdown by 10%. Shutdowns don't happen unless you increase the power output. And as long as you have something with a chance to shut down, you can get the no power outages with the time, which is good because I have everything set up so where there'll never be a power outage. If once you start getting to power outages, these fences right here, which are electrified, can shut down, and stuff like velociraptors are extremely prone to breaking free. It's actually kind of terrifying because if a sabotage happens, through either a story mission or bad rep, and not representing a club. It's a club, a division, I should say. And they sabotage your electricity. You're gonna have a bunch of dinos. People are gonna die. Park rating's gonna plummet. It can be a giant snowballing mess for stuff like that. So yeah. So once you get like your main facility set up, um, what you can do after that is get more dinos. Dinos attract people to the park. It's obviously your first priority, but make sure the dino you put in isn't going to be a problem. But then once you do that, you should get like one or two um, little like food and drink and like at least one souvenir stand of some sort, either a toy shop or something. Um, I have this shirt, this clothing shop selling dino tees. You can kind of mess with the pricing to see how many guests pop up. I would recommend keeping it down to one staff. As your park gets popular and certain shops get popular, people like it, you'll have to increase the staff amount. If it ever gets nearing max, like this one was, it does increase the amount of staff. It does cost more money, but same thing with restrooms actually. I don't know why restrooms. I don't. Where's one of my restrooms? I don't know why restrooms can hold 580 guests. Like, look how big this thing is. You want to tell me 580 people fit in PP City? Sure. But try to when you're building the stuff, your restrooms you want them to be central to like viewing areas as well as camping areas and hotels. So I have a restroom right here because this fast food and restaurant here as well as the hotel. People need to go use the bathroom. And it all just kind of plays into park rating, really. But you don't want things to be so out of control. You have one restroom everyone else to walk with. You probably see a dip in profits. Um, let's go over the other useful tool you can use. So here you can look at you can just see an overview of your park. View tool. And I use this. I didn't use this a lot in the beginning, but it's very useful for when you're planning out buildings and structures. This is the building range. It tells you like where your power is. Power substations consume one energy from your power, so it's best not spamming these because it will eat up a bit of power, but also it'll probably provide power in a circle around it. As long as a good little chunk of even like a little tip corner like this is in the power substation range. I'm trying to find a better example of it. Oh yeah, see this ranger station's covered, just a little chunk of it's in. So even moving up stations, if you need power to like this, if you move it all the way over to the right and just get the tip of it in, um, that can be extremely beneficial to spacing out like how you distribute your power in the area. Um, It tells you how much. If you're out of power, these trigger objects will tell you how much more you need. Plugging into power stations is a good stat view on your power source right here. The weather is there's really nothing here. I actually wish they told you a percentage of area covered, but this will tell you what's protected by extreme weather conditions. And honestly, this doesn't. It's a little hard to tell on when it overlaps with green grass, but it's pretty easy to tell when it's on a building. Um, Now I'm not sure how this works because there's only one island so far that I've been to that covers storm covered. But just know if you'll need this on the third island and probably past. I haven't gone past the third island, but I have a steady third island set up. Um, I just haven't finished the last mission there because the last mission does it's kind of jank and broken. And then here's your shelter. See, I wish the weather did the shelter, what the shelter does, where it tells you the needs. Everything else tells you the needs, except power, because it doesn't come down to, it's a little different, it works differently. But the shelters are definitely something you'll want around your park, especially when you're playing the story, and it's going to ask you to purposely release dinosaurs, or areas with weather. If a person is between here and here, they won't hear the alarm. They'll casually walk down the street until they enter this range, as well as people in these facilities won't run out of work to the shelter. So you want all your buildings and a good portion of your pathways covered. You see, you have a 94% coverage. The only thing not covered is this over here, which means anyone viewing this or getting off the monorail station won't be able to hear the alarms. But I can actually just fix that if I wanted to by putting another shelter down. Um, and then park visibility, really useful for seeing who can see the dinos. Basically, there's a middle ground where no one can see here. Uh, Suppose if I wanted to fix it, I could put one of the towers, which you will not get a live point here, probably aim right down the middle, get full visibility on that. This little corner is the only place. This actually covered almost all this enclosure. The only thing it did cover was like this right here. And so I put this in just to have two different viewing platforms that are unloaded, so why not? The finance thing, every single restroom, I don't know why they designed it like this, but every single restroom, you can't make money off of restrooms, so they're always going to be red, don't worry about it. This, however, will show you what shops are doing well, what shops are not. It might tell you you might need less shops in the area. I think if you have too many shops, I could be wrong, but too many shops you might actually harm income to other shops around the facility. But at the same time, to increase happiness in the park, there's going to be people who are going to want to, have fun. So this place, not the most fun. For whatever reason, this is though. I don't get fun rating. I don't know exactly what determines it. It might just be dinos in the area. Um, with the viewing platforms, I don't know why this is any more fun than this is. This is actually closer to the restaurant and fast food, walking wise, than this is. So I guess people who don't like this view, it's whatever. Same with this. Maybe they don't like to see the dinosaurs eating. Who knows? But the hotels have a view radius too. You should try placing hotels where they can see dinos. It just kind of maximizes. Hotels are for the managed population of your park. You'll need it when it gets starts getting popular. They're kind of expensive. Um, but I definitely put them by enclosures as well. Um, yeah, this place seems alright. So, and then you got your food and stuff. This is just use a stab generally
Reliable
to
power
view
makes this whole place
what
work smoothly.
what is
And you taking on that contract?
where the
Well,
needs of your park are.
that
I'll
was some
help improve
smooth
your
action
rating.
on your part as
Once you
well.
get everything under your belt, you can start optimizing your park. Um, Everything is good on restrooms, I think. Yeah. And then transit. Transit's actually really important. When you don't have a monorail system, you're going to need what is it? You're gonna need like to get back here. If I didn't have the monorail system, everything like here and back would be like in the red, with stuff over here being like in the yellow of just need. So yeah, that's how you just kind of
This contract has
see
just come
everything.
in.
Stop
I'm
doing
giving
that.
you first shot at it.
Yeah, stop. So yeah, what else is there to go over? Um, I'm trying to go over less basic knowledge stuff. Um, trying to think if I've learned anything about landscaping. I mean, the landscaping tool in general is just used for stuff. Costing money, so don't go overboard. I mainly just use it for getting rid of this stuff, but there are times, like I said, when the environment isn't right, that your grassland, coastal, crag, vibrant, forests. These are the ones that you'll use to like sculpt the enclosures to the needs of the dinosaurs, as well as adding water. You can just scroll down, affect the water area, remove water. I don't really like using this tool, honestly. I tried over here. I actually flattened out the trying to put something like, oh, I can put it, but it wouldn't fit for a reason because I guess this you can't flatten this because beyond a certain point here, this merges with this and can't be flattened anymore. But I don't really like using this tool so much. The terrain feature isn't that great. And as far as this painting goes, it's just aesthetic. It actually costs you nothing. Uh, you can just paint a rock wherever you want, and it doesn't affect anything. I don't think you use painting for anything other than aesthetics. Um, there's so many things I still don't have. Um, but yeah, this will be your important facilities. I told you you need to get up. Ranger Station, ACU. Uh, none of those. These centers, they're just for money. Speaking of which, the Innovation Center is huge on price. Everything's about the same, right? Yeah. I'm gonna look here. I'm just now I'm just curious. Profit income. Security is actually sitting pretty high now. 30,000. This better bring in a whole fuck ton of cash. Okay. It brings in slightly more, about 7,000 more than okay. I wasn't actually expecting that. Where is the science center? I put this somewhere. There you are. 30,000. Okay. So, despite the gigantic price point, when the innovation center, when you unlock it, does in fact bring you more money. Um, and it's huge too. All these little paths you see, they're all entrances. I didn't know it worked when I disconnected the middle one, but I wanted everyone to go get in from whatever side. It actually might be really great to put it like as a central building in somewhere. Oh look, someone dinosaur died of old age. The lifespan of your dinosaur is actually is. I didn't think it'd be that much of a problem until I came back to this island and it's the fourth or fifth
Acknowledging asset collection request.
dinosaur that's died on me. So they're starting to die out. Um, one tip I think I need to make here is, as you can see, I have my thing here, my center, and I also have my center over here, but I don't have one over here. You can, with the AC, you can drink with the helicopter. You can tell it to drink something, and then you can have, oops, and then you can have the helicopter transport it. So in theory, you just need one of these centered. You don't need multiple. They do take up a bit of room. You can definitely put a viewing platform here instead of the center. Um, yeah, you only need one if you want if you have some extra money and it's during the later stage
Asset
of gameplay
transportation
and
underway.
you're wanting to expand like a carnivore, then you can make the carnivores here, release them, trank them right out of the gate before they have a chance to attack any of your dinos. I don't think they'll kill right away. They have that whole starting animation. I think you can stick the helicopter trank them while they're like doing their little roar when they come out of here. Um,